Welcome. I'm Arif Hodzic, and I will be your guide in this special Calmind sleep story. The train. Let yourself go on the train. You have to relax, and soon will know that trips can be made in the comfort of your home. Lie down, close your eyes, and relax your shoulders. Many may not know, but sometimes we harden our shoulders all day without reason, and we don't realize when we finally let them go. You can do it now and relax your face muscles. You're about to make a trip without moving your body, and this trip will give you peace of mind. You have to relax first, taking deep breaths in and out, in and out. Do this until it is unconscious. Now you have to visualize a chair. It could be any kind of chair, big, small, as long as it is comfy for you. It is okay. This chair has a pale color, and you can lie down too on it. Your surroundings are entirely dark, like you're in a black room where only you and the chair can be spot. Take a look at yourself in the chair. Look at this person. Does it feel comfortable? This person may have stress, preoccupations, and concerns, but this will be all flushed away on this trip, since this is a trip to nowhere. You will reach peace at the end, but as some may say, you have to start with the first step. Now, you're in full control of your body. Feel your surrounds. Are there any external sounds? If so, be conscious about them. You can't control them, but the world isn't made for you to control it. You have to watch and enjoy all the little and big things inside this crazy ride. Can you feel it? Try to calm down. Stay static, and soon you'll be aware of the tiny moves you're having. Have you realized of them? You're moving from side to side meticulously, like you're inside of a vehicle. But what kind of vehicle? The chair is moving too. So you decide to explore. You stand up from there and walk in what appears to be a hallway. You find a door made out of soft wood in front of you. You open it, wondering where is it going to get you. On the other side, the landscape is brighter, and now you understand why there was so much moving. You're inside a train. Have you been on a train before? It's a comfortable feeling. You're alone. No one is in that car of the train, just you. So you appreciate the decorations. It's a simple room, like anyone else in a house. You have tables, chairs, even a sink, a little bathroom on one of its sides, and of course, windows. From the windows, you can see a very relaxing landscape. The nature is on sight far away. You're in the countryside with no worries at all. You can see some trees in the distance, moving slowly by the wind. The birds are going in the opposite direction, and some of them are flying near the windows. A little one is going really close to you, and it's going in the same direction. You detail this fantastic creature. Its plumage seems to be soft, so you extend your hand and can feel the cold breeze in your hair. It feels so real, like there's no humidity in the air, just the summer sensation of wellness and peacefulness. You try to touch the bird, but can't go any further. But you're now in a different train, a train where physics may not apply. So you take a step outside the window and walk on the outside walls. But you don't have to worry about anything. You won't crash with anything. There are only rails and rails in the distance. You walk in the outside walls without falling, and you can feel the smooth metals of the train on your feet. You take some steps in front and back until you decide to go up. You go to the roof and can see everything from that perspective. The train is extensive, with lots of cars in front. It's moving fast, but calmly. You're in charge of the directions. You can change the destination, and the sky salutes you from your heads. The bird lands in the roof, and you lie down to appreciate it better. It's a little creature with a sweet singing. It looks at you with curiosity. It wonders if you can go with it in the sky, but you can't. You want to keep searching the train, so you pet your little friend, and it lets you do this. The wings are very fragile, and you can feel all the feathers before it goes flying again. The bird is back with its friends, and now it's your turn to go. You find a hatch in the roof. You use it and get down to the room again. The decorations are still the same, and they're moving gently to the beat of the train. There's a door in front of you that will guide you to the next car. Your adventure keeps going on in the next room, but before accessing it, you take a last look at that simple car. A house-like place that transmits a peaceful vibe. Nothing can go wrong here. It's so comfy and warm. You barely noticed you were on a moving train. The next room is totally different from the earlier one. This is more elegant, with dinner tables all over the place. Those that you can find in luxury restaurants, with those napkins folded in incredible forms, and silver spoons, knives, and forks. You can touch everything in there, and it looks so shiny and clean. The curtains are quite lovely too. They cover all the windows, making the place look like it is midnight. The chandeliers decorate the whole car in an extraordinary form, and you take your seat. As soon as you sit down, the waiter appears to take your order. You ask for your favorite food in a small portion. You wouldn't like to get dizzy in your trip, so you ask for a glass of water, and the waiter then goes to the kitchen to look for your order. Close your eyes. Imagine all the people that come to the place. They are having such a great time. They are ordering and making inaudible noises with the silver cutlery. And they chop the food, talking in whispers. You don't understand a single word of what they are talking about, but you feel good that they are all there with you. Your order arrives, and it's put on a white plate with beautiful prints on its side. You can see the steam coming from the plate and how this moves according to the train. It really seems like it is midnight with all the dim light covering the shiny ornaments. And you can see yourself inside the reflection of the glasses. You finish your dinner and then stand up. Before leaving, you touch one last time the furniture of the place. It's so soft and warm, and it makes you feel like you're in a movie. A new door is at the bottom of the car, and when you go through it, you realize all the lights are off. You're back on your unique chair, and you can either sit in there or explore the place. It's a dark room, but it's not limited to the other car's walls. It's an infinite place where you can't crush with anything. That's your imagination. A place of infinite possibilities, a place where you are safe, comfortable, in peace. You can be there all the time you want. Don't forget to have deep breaths in and out, in and out. Are you ready to keep exploring? The next car is exciting. The door you find in front of you doesn't have a knob. You only have to push it to go through it. The room has a wood floor, smooth and plain. You touch it with your bare feet and can feel the moving of the train at its best. The door behind you disappears, but don't worry, you'll find it later. The room is totally empty, with raw squares at its side, serving as windows, but they are locked. You can see the outside with nature in the distance. There are no sounds left in this place, and the most notorious thing in the room is that it is empty at all. It doesn't have furniture, chairs, carpets, lights, anything. It's only you, four walls, a floor made out of smooth wood, and a roof. You feel your feet cold, and that coldness is vibrating to your whole body until it reaches your head. The air in there is the purest of the world. It's like taking a deep breath in a mountain. Breathe slowly. Let the cold invade your inner body. Sometimes, due to the stress of life, we keep the fire in our insides, so we need to get rid of it. The air is made out of tiny snowflakes that little by little will refresh your body. You are now self-conscious about your inside, your heart, your lungs, your brain, your stomach, even the inside of your feet and hands. Relax your muscles. This is important right now to have full control of your body. You feel some humidity in your feet. When you look at them, you see that a thin layer of water is covering some first inches of your feet. Slowly, the water is getting higher, but it's not a problem for you since you know the truth. This is to relax yourself. There's already coldness inside of you, but now it's time to cool down your outsides. The water is covering the whole room, but you dive in it. Feel how everything in your body gets covered by water. But there's one singularity. You can breathe underwater. You don't have any pressure in your lungs. You can now see the world from a different perspective. The colors of the outside have changed, and everything is blurry but calmed. Soon, the whole room is filled with crystalline water. Your moves are different now. It's not like you're flying because you can feel the pressure of the water on your skin. Imagine that you are deep in the water, but the oxygen is not a problem. You just go swimming over here and over there. And breathe. In and out. In and out. Some fishes are swimming around you. You try to catch them, but they are too fast. You try to impulse yourself and discover that you have total control of your moving in the water. You can go here and there. It's a new sensation, like you were in a video game. That's the most fantastic thing you have ever tried. Still, soon, the water goes away and you feel totally dry, like this never happened. But it will always be in your memories. The next door appears at the end of the car, and you are surprised to see that the next room is actually the front of the train. There's no machinist. There's only the carbon to operate the big vehicle. But it doesn't sound so bad. It's actually as silent as a mouse. There's a hatch in the front of the car, and you can go there to explore beyond the tip of the train. But once you're out, there's nothing, just the front with a chair, and the train is still moving in a straight line. You sit in there and start appreciating the landscape. The sky is turning darker as it is twilight already. You can't see an end to the rails, but you don't care. Sometimes in life, we are too worried to know what is going to be the end of our projects, forgetting the joy of the journey. You close your eyes and feel one more time the breeze. You are the machinist. Where are you going to take the train tonight? No matter the answer, the destiny is always going to be forward. Good night.